Okay, folks, as I was saying before, the Chaparrel series is brand new to us here at Eastside. Really popular. It's got a lot of standard features. Again, the exterior is going to have the horizontal hardy board and the vertical LP siding with the accent columns and the double dormer here and the really tall windows. So all that is standard on this particular, on the Chaparrel home. Nice storm door coming on in. Hello. Okay. This is, again, our Chaparrel series. I like the marketing plan Skylines came up with the Chaparrel because versus looking up a number like a 5828, they call it the Shelby. And the other Chaparrel was called the Taylor. So there's a name for it, which is a little easier to remember than some of these model numbers. Again, we got the full 38 by 82 rough opening with a deadbolt. Nice storm door. So they don't fly off. We got a little heavier duty spring there on the door. But this is designed, again, for the customer that wants the best of the best, but they don't need 2,300 square feet like the Taylor has. I mean, this has right around 1,600. We have the 8.5 foot flat, and this to me adds a lot of impact. Then we go to a 9-foot coffer in the living room, and they'll put a can light in each corner, and with the ceiling fan, and they'll accent the insert with the color of the walls, and it ties it all together, and it really gives it a good look. Big nice windows on the front, not little dinky windows. Now those are optional. You could, if you didn't want that size of window, we could talk about something different there. But it does have the thicker blinds. We could go with a cherry finish on the blinds if you'd like. Good, nice graded carpet. This is the first home that we've ever stocked that actually has real granite countertops in it. And surprisingly enough, it really was not as expensive as I thought it would be, or I would have stocked it. It's about $2,700, I think, to be exact, in this home. And it's a lot of people, they sure do like it because of the longevity. You just don't have to worry about it. So they have 3 colors to choose from. We're in our cherry cabinet here. And I would compare this cabinet to any cabinet that you're going to buy, even at a cabinet shop. You can see the detail on the decorative rope. I mean, small things like that. And then pay attention to the way they bullnose the corner here. You know, what most manufacturers will do is they'll put a corner piece that squares off at the top, and then they do I guess that would be a 45. And they've taken the time to actually cut the bullnose in and compare. I want you to shop. I want you to compare and see if you can find that. See if you can find that type of craftsmanship in another home other than my Skyline Chaparrel. We talked about this. Look at the detail and even the front of the cabinet. Look at that. I mean, they've even actually customized it. Comes all the way out. And just simple. We just got 1 row of ceramic. We can, if you'd like, take it to the bottom of the cabinet. But however, we have taken it all the way to the top of the bottom of the range hood. And this is decorative. If you want the microwave that's here, here, we can certainly do that for you. As you shop and compare, as I urge you to do, look for one of my competitors that will do this. Put their name of their manufacturer with their hotline to call them if you have an issue or any sort of problem with your home. You call them right there, and a live person answers the phone and takes care of any and all service issues. We got the pot and pan drawers. I'm just in awe on how nice these cabinets are. You know, I've been doing this 20 years, so I've seen it evolve, and it just really are really nice. Can you get this, Phil, the front of this? Look at all of the storage space that we have in the front of the entire island. The drawer over door, big drawers, just a ton of space. I mean, more than I would know what to do with, but you know what they say, you can never have enough storage. So this being the living room, it just has the 1 living room. Nice sized dining room here. This really would allow for a big dining room table. You could option in a patio door if you'd like. And these are what they call shadow boxes. Just have 3 small boxes there. You can take them or leave them. It's just an option that we put in to try to spice it up a little bit. The blues and the gray on the colors, they're saying that's really in, and that's what we've got this one stocked in. Again, you can see we've done the reverse coffer. Just gives it a little more eyeball, and you may or may not like it. We can certainly take it out. Coming down the hallway, got the thermostat strategically placed in the right place on the home. I'm going to go ahead and show you the guest bedrooms first here. 32 wide. And with our freight, if you think about Skyline being in Ark City, and the freight cost on a more narrow home is a lot less than it is on a wider home. It doesn't impact us at Eastside with our factory being in Ark City. We're going to have low freight regardless. So why not do the 32 wide home? And every one of them. Again, we've got the wood closet rod system, 6-panel white doors, and then every bedroom, they've thought of everything, is going to be wired and braced for your fan. Again, we have the fixtures in the ceiling. I shouldn't say the fixtures, the registers for the heating and air. And we can put those in the floor if you'd like. Good size room. Going back to the 32 wide, you're going to get the good size room. I believe these rooms are identical in size. I am a fan of the cornice versus a drape package, but that's just my opinion. Obviously it's your home. When you order it, you can do whichever you like. We have a couple choices there. This is the oil rub bronze again. Going back into the hallway. Now this is becoming really popular. Without doing a 4-bedroom or trying to turn a room into a den or an office, we simply, in this half of the home, have a cutout in the hallway that you can sit down and spend your money on paying your bills. Again, we have the internet, the port there for your internet, which is, who's not going to use that in today's world? And they haven't cut back on the cabinets, even back in an area that's not in the kitchen. You have drawers and cabinets and ceramic backsplash. So really nice. You'll see in the Taylor, when you look at it on the blueprint, you also have the option of putting a pantry right here, a large food pantry if you didn't want the desk area. And this home really sets up well, and the women really seem to like this. It has the exterior door on the end, and when you come in, we have a lot to the imagination here, because we could, if you had a chest freezer and an upright freezer, you could put both there. We already have the laundry tub sink. We could bring cabinets all the way over here if you'd like, upper and lower. So just a ton of room back here. And they were smart in thinking here, we're going to keep all of our functions in the one area. They're clean, it's tight, insulated door, away from everybody. Some cabinets here. Coming around with your deep, show them how deep that is. That's a nice deep laundry tub sink there. Washer and dryer area here. This home, and I hadn't mentioned this before, but all of our homes at Eastside have what's called a whole house water shut off, or a main water shut off. So versus going outside to turn off your water and get that awkward looking tool, you shut it off right there. And when it's cold outside, and trust me, you'll like having that. Then when you come in, it sets up perfectly to put your coat and shoes or whatever. So if you ever have a wife nagging at you by bringing in carpet or getting their carpet muddy and things like that, you shouldn't do that, guys, if in this particular home, because then you come right into the guest bathroom. And I'm really proud of this, because even the guest bathroom, no corners have been skipped. This is real mosaic tile. And if anybody's ever gone to Lowe's or Home Depot or Menards and priced this, they're going to see that we've spent some money here. We got drawers in the vanity in the guest bathroom. A lot of things that builders just don't do. Elongated stools, standard, versus the ones that, they're for little kids almost. Shut-off valves on your individual shut-off valves, along with the whole house water shut-off. the one-piece tub and shower. You got a grab bar, the oil rub bronze, the natural light. Just everything about the home is more and more residential than anything else I've ever seen. We're really, really impressed and happy with the Chaparrel. 200 amp service, and they label everything for you. This is total electric. Again, you can choose to go with propane or natural gas. It's not a problem to do that. I mentioned this once before, versus having the big grill in the door here for return air, we simply opened up this area to get a nice flow of air throughout the entire home. Bullnose corners. Now look at the kitchen from this standpoint here, Phil. I mean, right, that really, with the granite, I mean, I'm proud of this myself, that we've actually came far enough that we have a home that I would compete with any site-built home. 36-inch passage doors. Big bedroom. Big bedroom. And look at this here, Phil, if you can get this close on the trim. And you can see, guys, that's the real McCoy, as I call it. I mean, that's not plastic or something fake. So you could paint it, stain it. You have a lot of options because it's real. Nice sized closet. You can see in there, and they mud and tape the closets. A lot of builders, you see, when you get right there in those closet areas, you'll find that they put up a panel versus mud and tape sheetrock. And this is what I call the showstopper. And there's a name for this. They call it Task. T-A-S-K, Task lighting. And what it is the location of the lighting and the softness of the lighting along with the vanity, and it's called Task. And I guess you learn something new every day, but it really it adds a lot of ambiance. 2 rows of drawers, really nice vanity. Again, the mosaic tile, it just really, really pops. Now coming to what I call a showstopper. You guys ever get tired of cleaning a shower door? Well, those are a thing of the past. You come in here, we've got a shower head here. We've got one here, dual controls, and I do have the option, but I didn't put it in this house, of putting them on the wand. So really, really something different for us altogether. The Shelby. And I'm impressed, I really am. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time, and Skyline has really upped their game with this. We've got a good grade of carpet that's on tack strip. That's been, you can stretch it. It should last a long time. It's been Scotch guarded. Walking back out to kind of give you a final look at the living room. And then give them a look all the way down to the end of the hallway there. And as I was saying before, the home can be flipped end for end to customize to your lot. Ryan Andes, 3 Site Homes. Thank you very much.